The moment an entire airplane turned against me, I realized being polite was the biggest mistake I could have made. I'd spent 6 months saving for my dream trip to Tokyo. 12 hours in the air, window seat, noise-canceling headphones, snacks, movies downloaded. Everything was planned. For the first 30 minutes, it was perfect. Then the kid behind me started screaming, not crying, screaming. The kind of scream that makes every head turn at the same time. At first, I felt bad for the parents. They looked exhausted. The boy, maybe 8 or 9 years old, was kicking, yelling, thrashing around like he was completely overwhelmed. But the screaming didn't stop. 30 minutes became an hour. An hour became longer. Then the kicking started hitting my seat so hard my drink spilled into my lap. I tried ignoring it. I put on my headphones. The screams went right through them. Every few seconds, my seat jolted forward. People all around us looked uncomfortable, but nobody said anything. Then things got worse. The kid suddenly reached between the seats and grabbed my hair. I jumped forward so hard my headphones fell off. I turned around and asked his parents as calmly as I could if they could stop him from reaching through. His mother apologized and pulled his hands back. His father didn't even look up. 2 minutes later, the kid reached through again and grabbed my shirt. That's when I realized this flight was going to be a nightmare. 90 minutes had passed. I finally pressed the call button. When the flight attendant arrived, I kept my voice low. I wasn't asking for anyone to be punished. I wasn't demanding anything. I simply asked if another seat was available. She checked. A few minutes later, she returned. The only open seat was a middle seat near the back. Honestly, I would have taken the bathroom floor at that point. I grabbed my backpack and stood up. That's when everything exploded. The mother suddenly said, loud enough for everyone around us to hear, "Seriously? You're moving because of my son?" I stayed quiet. I just wanted to leave. Then the father looked at me and said, "He has special needs. What's your excuse for being selfish?" Immediately, people started staring. A guy across the aisle joined in. Another woman turned around. Someone told me to grow up. Another person said the parents were doing their best. Within seconds, I felt like the villain of the entire airplane. All because I asked to move. I wasn't angry at the kid. I wasn't angry at his condition. I just didn't want to spend 12 hours getting kicked, screamed at, and grabbed. The flight attendant motioned for me to follow her. As I walked down the aisle, I could feel people watching me. Some looked disappointed. Others looked disgusted. Nobody asked what I'd been dealing with for the last hour and a half. Nobody cared. I sat down in my new seat between two strangers. Neither said a word. And honestly, that silence felt like paradise. The rest of the flight was peaceful. But I couldn't stop replaying everything that happened. I kept wondering if I was actually the bad guy. Maybe everyone else was right. Maybe I should have stayed. Maybe I was selfish. Then we landed in Tokyo. While walking through the terminal, I spotted the family again. The kid was completely calm. The father was talking to another passenger from our flight. That's when I heard something that instantly erased every ounce of guilt. The passenger asked if the flight had been difficult. The father laughed. Actually laughed. Then he said, "Whenever he starts acting up, people usually move away eventually." That was it. No gratitude, no concern for everyone around them, just an expectation that other people should suffer quietly. At that moment, I finally understood something. Asking for space doesn't make you selfish. Setting a boundary doesn't make you cruel. And if an entire airplane wants to judge you for protecting your own peace, let them sit in your seat next time.